So, we are live.
Together with Carrie. The answer to your question, Carrie, is us. Trillo and Suede. It's just you, Trillo and Suede. You, Trillo, and me. How about that? So now you can tell all your friends and family that you are in a live together with Trillo and Suede only, just the three of us.
At this point, it's true, Carrie. Are you still there, Carrie?
Maybe she's gone.
Well, it says one person is there. I think that means visitors, viewers. So I think that would mean Carrie.
Say something, Carrie, if you actually are there. Maybe she logged in, but she went to get a drink or something.
Could be, because it seems like she's not actually here now. But we do have somebody else joining us, Katuna Bagveratse. Right?
Well, maybe you can help us out with the pronunciation. Try that again.
Katuna Bagveratse.
That sounds close enough to me. How did he do, Katuna?
Khatuna. Maybe that KH is a throat sound. Khatuna.
That means a wedding, right?
In Hebrew, Khatuna means wedding. But I don't think this is Hebrew. The red Bogveratse. What? Where's that from? Something Slavic, right?
Eastern Europe, right? But it sounds like which country? I can't really pinpoint it here.
I can't pinpoint it either at the moment. So where are you from? Katuna, if that's how you say your name. And is Carrie back?
Have you rejoined us, Carrie?
You're from TikTok. Don't you remember me? Katuna says.
But you have a different name there, don't you? Katuna. What are you called there? You're not called Katuna Bagveratse, right?
Yeah, are you? Well, we have a lot of people joining us. Oh, it's Georgian. Oh, yes. Should have known by the ending.
Are you actually in Georgia now?
Is that where you are? I mean, you could be in a different country.
You could be here in the U.S., like us.
Or are you actually in Georgia at the moment? In any case, do you have a different name there? Because, your name sounds familiar, but I think you have a different username. Anyway, hello there, XTVCW.
Etc. Or just for short, XT, etc. How about that? XT, etc.
Yes, meaning, I guess you mean you are actually in Georgia.
That's very cool. All the way from Georgia. That's very far away. We've never been there.
We went to Russia
and Ukraine
long ago when I was a college student. But I did not get to Georgia.
Anyway, welcome. Tell all your Georgian friends about us. Make us famous in Georgia, Katuna, and maybe we'll actually do a show there.
That's always a possibility. If we can get a lot of fans, like a fan base growing in a particular part of the world, then we might actually be able to do a show there.
Put it on our schedule and we do a world tour, hopefully later this year.
So maybe we actually meet you and your friends in person.
There in Georgia. Wouldn't that be cool?
I think it would be, wouldn't it? So share. How about everybody who's joining us now? Please share with your friends right now, this live, while we're still doing it.
Probably not going to be very long.
Yeah, I don't think we're not going to spend a long time doing this live, but we'll be here for a little bit. So now's your chance, everybody.
And our chance also. Share with your friends.
Share this link. There's a little arrow at the bottom of the screen.
Well, on our computer, it's at the bottom. I don't know, on a cell phone, on a smartphone, maybe it's someplace else.
Yeah, wherever you see that little arrow to share, please share with some of your friends.
All of your friends. And your acquaintances, and your family, and your enemies.
Enemies?
And frenemies.
And frenemies, okay. So Katuna is saying, yes, I guess this is my mom's name. Oh, which one? Oh, so even Katuna. So you're not even Katuna?
So who are you?
Well, okay. What do you want to be called here? Should we call you Katuna? Or something else? In the meantime, was it fun making Casa Noir? Difficult question.
It wasn't too much fun, actually. There's a lot of stress.
It's pretty stressful, to tell you the truth, because I was the executive producer.
Which is a fancy way of saying that We had to pay all the money out of our pockets.
Yes, I paid for it. It was self-funded. So a lot of stuff was riding on this. And well, we did get some help from crowdfunding.
We got a few $1,000s from generous people who contributed to our campaign.
Our crowdfunding campaign, we raised part of the funds, but most of it I still had to pay. It didn't cover most of it. And we were on a very tight schedule. We shot the whole thing in 4 days.
It was actually 3 days and 1 night.
One shoot through the night and 3 daytime shoots. So that's how we had to, we're narrowed down to get everything done. So it's a lot of stress for me.
Not so much for me. I take it in stride.
Yeah, he takes things in stride. How do you like that? But I take things much more seriously. So, I mean, there were moments of fun, but most of it, a lot of tension for me, but exciting also. Tried to send an email. Request you send about when you're online. You tried to send an email.
I didn't notice any email from you. It didn't come through, did it?
I'm very curious about that. I'm going to take a look right now and see if it came through in the interim since we last checked. Okay, do we have any new emails that just came through that could be from Carrie? Nope. Let me check the junk folder.
Let's see. I'm scrolling through this with you, Trillo. No, I don't see anything from Carrie. That could be from Carrie.
No, they didn't go through, not even to our junk mail. So, Carrie, I don't know what happened there. What's your, yeah, it didn't go through it. Why? I don't know. I mean, because it would be in our junk folder, if not the regular one. Oh, okay, apparently. Harlan, I'm sorry, we ignored your comments for a while here.
Well, I kind of forgot about it. Not technically, you ignored it.
No, not, well, yeah, sort of. Seemed like we ignored it. Happy Saturday afternoon to you also, Harlan.
A.K.A. Hesh. That's what we know him as. Childhood friend. Teenage friend, actually.
Teenage years friend, yeah. We met way back in, I don't know, middle school, I guess. Maybe the beginning of high school. I think it was, maybe I was first year of high school. I don't remember exactly. It was around then.
Long time ago. And then Harlan, he became a doctor.
A psychiatrist, to be exact.
And that's, now he's retired.
He just retired recently.
Hope you're enjoying your time, Harlan. Don't get too antsy. If you get very antsy, maybe you gotta go back and talk to crazy people. He probably misses all the crazy people to talk to. Well, it's an easier way. If you want to just talk to crazy people, you can talk to yourself, right? I mean, you're not entirely sane, are you? That's from what I remember of him.
Okay, well, let's not get too personal here. All right, let's see. Anybody else joining us? Very few, as usual. 4 people here.
What the heck do we have to do, guys? What do you suggest? Well, maybe just throw in the towel with YouTube.
TikTok has been very disappointing, as some of you will know, with our numbers going way down in recent months.
From the high point, from the glory days a few years ago.
And so we figured we'll try it here on YouTube.
But so far, so bad.
Yeah, so far, so bad here on YouTube. We can't get people to join us.
Even when we post all these invitations and stuff on social media.
We had it up on our Facebook group.
And our individual pages.
On Facebook, too.
On Twitter.
Yeah, we posted about that over there. On TikTok, I made an announcement in a little video that I want everybody to send us emails if they want to be on the notification list.
But despite all that stuff, look at that, 4 people. A grand total of 4 people. Also, YouTube. How come they're not notifying anybody? Or did they notify you guys and nobody wants to show up?
Except for you 4. I wonder if any of you 4 who are still remaining got a notification from not TikTok.
YouTube.
From YouTube.
You forgot where we are.
It's all blur now. Yeah, let me know if any of you got a notification. I'm interested whether they do. Because they're supposed to notify everybody who's a follower of ours.
No, not a follower, a subscriber.
subscriber.
You keep mixing it up.
Yeah, YouTube subscriber. And yet, if they really are notified, we have 2,500 subscribers.
That's not so much compared to TikTok. It's nothing.
Yeah, TikTok, we have 78,000 followers. YouTube is lagging so far behind, but still 2,500. You think out of 2,500, more than 4 people would show up?
Like, yeah, give me a break, guys. What the heck's going on?
What do you guys think? No, I don't have an agent. They can give you something. No, agents don't give that kind of stuff advice usually.
They just look. Managers do.
Yeah, a manager would give that kind of advice. But managers, you got to pay a bigger percentage of your earnings.
You got to pay for everything you earn. It's not worth it to us.
Not on our level. I don't want. No point in having a manager.
I mean, it's tough to know if it's a great manager, and maybe they would make our career go really huge. But most of the time, nothing happens. You just pay them a lot.
I'd have to pay him or her about 30% of everything I earn. And for what? I mean, like on the chance that maybe he or she would help me get a big breakthrough. That's always possible.
But more likely, they just take our money, and it's like for no reason.
That's what I hear from most people who have managers. So it's a tough nut to crack, you know. Managers are usually worth getting only when you're really big already.
So they can help you get even bigger and help mold your career, shape your career.
If they're a good manager, help you get big bookings with lots of money. But low-level guys like me, throwing out our money most of the time if we get a manager. And agents, no, they also take a percentage, but usually usually less than 30%, usually 10 to 20%. But they won't do anything else for you. That's the story.
Hey, look, Amir is here.
Amir, welcome to you. See it? Okay, you got notified, but I didn't see it. Saw it on YouTube.
Oh, okay, I see. You got a notification you mean by email from YouTube? Is that what you mean?
I think you mean that. Yes, Amir. YouTube sent you an email notification, but you didn't notice it.
But you just were like scrolling around on YouTube and you noticed it.
Is that what happened? All right, well. I like the one scene where the woman was crying and you and Suede were cracking jokes in the preview of Casa Noir. What was that? You know what she's talking about? Or he's talking about? He. Oh, I forget. Oh, listen, XTV. Are you also creepypasta?
No, that's Gotcha Girl.
That's Gotcha Girl. But are you one and the same?
Yeah, couldn't you possibly be creepypasta and Gotcha Girl and XTV, etc., all rolled into one? And Jack also.
Yes, Jack was part of the username. So please clarify that to me. It's so confusing. Or is that a separate person? So the reason is because that person wants to be called he or they.
And you, is it the same thing with you?
Are you the same person?
Or are you different? But what do you want us to call you?
All right, please remind us. So XTV, etc. I'm trying to think who was crying in the preview of Casa Noir.
You mean the trailer?
Oh, are you talking about the trailer? That's what I'm thinking about, the trailer. Excuse me, the trailer. Or maybe you mean the outtakes.
Or behind the scenes?
Behind the scenes video. So I'm not sure. Okay, I didn't think so, but it was worth asking. Yes, worth asking.
Well, we welcome all ideas, even if they're lousy.
Hey, Dennis Ball is here.
Welcome to you, Dennis Ball. You're my favorite ball. You're my favorite preferred ball to the basketball or bowling ball or any kind of ball. The Dennis ball is my favorite kind of ball.
I'm glad you showed up. No. Problem here, guys, when you answer a question, sometimes we forget what the question was exactly, or which question you're answering.
What do you mean? Well, XTV, he or she or they is answering the question if they're the same as Creepypasta and Jack and Gotcha Girl.
Okay, I think he's right. Yeah, you're answering that question. So you are a different person.
And you go by he?
Okay, do you go by he, she, or they? Let us know. The trailer. Okay, XTV, you're talking about the trailer. Somebody's. I think very brief. Well, because it's a short trailer.
It's really a teaser to be more accurate.
Yeah, it's a technically a teaser rather than a trailer. Oh, so that was. I think. That's our leading lady. Yes, she's crying. She's near the airplane.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, that's of course the leading lady, Helen.
Helen, our femme fatale leading lady. All right, so now we have to scroll back. And what were you asking about the lady? You just said you like it, right?
That's what she said, or he said, or they said.
Like I don't. Well, with so few people here, I shouldn't have trouble scrolling back and under and finding the comment, right? Oh, here I like the one scene. Who was crying, and you and Sway were cracking jokes in the preview of Casa Noir. Cracking jokes, but in the trailer, we don't crack jokes. You don't hear us. There's no dialogue.
So we are confused again, XTC, XTVC, etc.
Yeah, so I'm not sure what you mean. Sorry about that. Amir, sorry to ask, but I'm very interested. Okay, what are you sorry to ask? Don't say that, Amir. What are you asking? I don't see a question.
Oh, you got a throttle.
Oh, you were leading up to the question.
We are busy scrolling back trying to find what question you're talking about.
Okay, so now you were apologizing first. Now you're asking the question, how does Suede move his eyes?
Well, just the same way Trillo does. The same way you do, I imagine. And you want to explain it?
Well, it's the same way I do. So it's like, I use my eye muscles. I can look straight, and then I'll look over here, up toward the camera.
All right, me too.
All right. So look one way, back, the other way, back. See? Use my eye muscles.
And so do I.
But technically, you're not using muscles. You don't have muscles.
What the heck do I have?
You have springs.
Oh, yeah, metal springs. I forgot about that. I move my springs. I use my springs inside the eye, those little tiny springs, to move my eyes side to side. Like that, back to the center, like that, and to the center again.
Yes. Okay. It's so fun.
Glad you enjoy it, Amir. Tell your friends. Jeez, look at that. 5 people here.
5 people. We can't get this going on YouTube. Well, it is nice to check in on you guys anyway.
Even though there's so few of you. We love you too, Carrie.
Yes, we do, Carrie. We love all you guys for taking the time to check in with us.
Even a little bit like this. And so you have a special honored situation here as the few onlys who sign up here, who join us for these little lives that we're doing on YouTube. The undiscovered gem of lives is our stuff on YouTube. Wouldn't you say, Trillo?
I would say that. We have undiscovered little gems of lives going on.
And only you guys have the privilege and honor of joining it. And we have the privilege and honor of joining you guys too. So it works both ways, two-way street.
Okay, so we'll do a final call now. Last comments or questions for us before we sign off from another very poorly attended live here on YouTube. But all of you important people who showed up, thank you.
We do appreciate your support.
We certainly do. And make sure if you want to be notified of our upcoming lives,
both here and also on TikTok,
or anywhere else we might decide to go live,
make sure that you send us an email.
So send an email to trillo@geffner.com.
That's our email, even though it's Trillo's name, but I helped him sort through all this stuff and organize it.
Yes, so trillo@geffner.com.
It's a double F in Geffner
and a double L in Trillo.
So trillo@geffner.com. Get those double letters.
Yeah. And say, add me.
Or something like that. You can say, please add me if you want to have good manners and not be rude.
That's true. Or if or for short, you can just say, add me, and we'll add you to the mailing list on email.
And every time before we go live, whenever we decide we're going live, we will put out an email, send it to everybody who signed up.
Saying when and where we'll be live next and giving the link to that,
or the links to those.
whatever we are planning for that day. Okay, so send us that email if you want to be on the list
for those notifications, because we obviously cannot really rely on YouTube for notifications. And we also cannot rely on TikTok.
That's for sure. TikTok and YouTube both are not reliable for you to get the notifications. So we want to send out emails. We don't want to send it individually.
That's very time consuming, as you can imagine. So instead, we're going to send out one email every time before we go live, as soon as we decide when and where we're going to go live. So you guys will be notified.
You'll also be notified. We will notify you about other events that might come up, important stuff, news and stuff like that. Okay, in the Casa session, Suede asked Rabbi Pupik how he escaped from Casa Noir and his wife.
And what did Rabbi Pupik answer to that? Do you remember the answer?
Talking about we had a few cast discussions, not sure which one you're referring to. Do you remember what he answered? Because I'm not sure what he answered about that. Okay, chat is a little bit late, but no problem.
A little bit late? Well, we started on time, here.
We did start on time, right? We scheduled this for 3:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
And that's exactly when we checked in.
Maybe you're a little bit late to it, but that's okay. Mom's phone, dad's phone, and mine to get views.
Oh, geez.
Wait a second.
That could be scary.
I think I know what you mean. Amir, if we're getting views that way on 3 phones, that means 3 of the 4 people who are here are you.
That means it's just you and one other person.
Whoever's there, whoever's here, and there's that Advija Yusik.
Well, welcome to you.
Yes, we have Admir. Oh, I see. That's all your phones. Advija. Is that it? And Admir.
And Amir.
Also, yes. So, those 3 phones. Oh, that's why it is a little delay. So that's why it went up to 6. 3 of them are really you.
All right. Well, I'm glad you could join us.
Well, thanks for the views. I don't know if it helps in the algorithms, but thanks for trying. How was the plane scene finale filmed?
Very well.
It was filmed at Orange County Airport.
All night long.
It was an all-night shoot on August 1st, I believe it was. The night of July 31st. I believe that's what it was. So that was, that's where we shot it. Long story about how I got permission to shoot there.
Yeah, it'll take too long to tell the story. So we got to tell these backstories and make other videos about it, Trillo.
Yes, I will one of these days. Oh, you actually do that, Amir?
You mean you subbed to the YouTube channel right here from all 3 of those accounts? Good for you, Amir. Way to go. What a good guy.
Yes, what a great guy. Thank you, Amir. We really appreciate that.
So, look, I hope all of you enjoy the videos here.
Well, your mom and dad, if they actually do watch it, I know you're using their phones, but maybe suggest to them to check it out. Maybe they'll enjoy it.
If they know English.
I guess if they know enough English. Where are you actually, Amir?
If you don't mind telling us.
Yes, if you don't mind saying. It's always interesting to us where people are checking in with us. So which country are you in?
Look at this. Meanwhile, there's nobody here. Trillo, look at
that. 1 person, 2 people here. I guess Amir. And you have 3 accounts.
So there are less accounts than people here.
Less people than accounts. Oh, Bosnia. I think you told us that already.
Sorry, we forgot. Oh, there's Bosnia and there's Herzegovina.
Herzegovina? Is that how you say it? Herzegovina. But those are 2 different countries now, right?
Separate.
Yeah, separate, right? So now you are in Bosnia. Herzegovina. Oh, I guess I got it right.
Herzegovina. Maybe the accent's wrong.
It'll be Bosnia. I'm saying with American accent, Bosnia, right? But you would say Bosnia.
Yeah, you got to get that all correct, the pronunciation.
Well, okay. Tell all your friends in Bosnia, Emir, about us, about our, our YouTube channel.
Send in the link, suggest that they join it and enjoy all the content.
And for everybody else, thanks for checking in today with us. Whoever's still here, 3 of you, I don't know who's really here. But all right, thanks, Hesh. Nice to see you.
Nice to see everybody else.
See you soon, I hope.
Take care, guys.